Hello and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, what I like to do is to create videos that I would have found helpful when I first got out looking for treasure. Today what we're going to do is we're going to open up a little package here. I got this one off of a website. You might have heard of it. It's kind of got a weird name. It's called eBay. Sometimes, and I don't know if anyone else is like this, but I get on there and I just end up buying stuff. I'm sure no one watching this video can relate to that, right? But we'll see. You know, my buying lately, definitely, I've been trying to curtail it a little bit. So odds are, whatever's in this package is something that I really got for really a price, which I will include in the description. I have a few packages here. Just got back from vacation, and I had some packages. My house sitter had some packages waiting for me. So I'm not sure what actually is in this particular one. So it's going to be a surprise for me too. And if we go quick, like maybe we'll open up one of the other ones there too, if the video is not long enough to be entertaining, because this feels like it doesn't have a whole lot in it, but we'll see. Hey, look at that. Okay, so this is going to be a quick one. I think we're going to probably grab another package as soon as we've looked at this one. Now, the reason I got this one, and you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to pour this out. Before I do anything else, I'm just going to basically splice in a picture of the eBay photos that prompted me to buy this particular lot. Now, if you paused and looked at one of the photos, you'll see, in my opinion, what I was looking at here was probably just plate at best, and maybe something worth buying. You'll also now know, and I don't remember what it is, but you'll also know now what I paid for it, because I'm going to make sure I splice that in here too. Let's go ahead and zoom in and we'll have a look, so you can think about those photos you were just looking at. Now, the reason I thought this one was probably going to be plate was, you see that kind of rough look? For one, that's indicative of plate, but also see how the pin is just like sort of glued on there. That's, yeah. And then if you look at the front here, the stones are just glued in. These are all telltale signs that you just have a little bit of plate here. Probably even, if I know what I did with my magnet since the vacation. It's probably even magnetic. Most of these, I don't remember. What is it? Beta, Omega, Sigma? Is that it? Beta, Sigma, Omega, maybe? You can correct me in the comments. But these things are all over the place, and almost never are they gold. The reason I got this was because this one doesn't look gold either. We can test it, but I'm thinking that one is not going to be. I found quite a few of these, and none of them are gold. They're just plate. And then of course this one is clearly just plate. But this guy, if you think back to those pictures, there was a little thing written under the pin, and I thought I could make it out. And if you paused and looked, maybe you could make it out, but I couldn't really make it out. So I had to buy this because I had to know. I just had to know. All right, let's see. Can we just get it without flipping up that pen? What does that say? All right, let me take this off. So this is looking much better for gold. It might not be, but it's looking much better for gold. Not that I've seen these in gold before, and I don't think it's gold now that I see the front. See, I think if it were gold, the pearls would actually not be glued in. Little studs there are made to make it look like it is, so I think we didn't do good on this one. But let me just try to get this pin up, and we'll see what's written on there. And you can learn something along with me about what might be written on one of these that looks a little bit better, like it might be gold. We have the pin up, and then we can see what is actually written in there. It is some kind of symbol. I cannot make it out. I don't think this is going to be gold, though. We'll test it, but I don't think this is going to be gold. Yeah, I had a look at it. It looks like it's a B in some kind of design. Yeah, we'll pull out the test acid. I don't think they're going to be gold. And I think if you see this, just assume it's not gold, because this was the first one I saw that I thought might be. And I'm pretty sure it's not. So what we're going to do is we're going to set those aside, and we will crack open another one in hopes of finding some good treasure. Because it's always sad when you hope for gold and don't find any. But when you've got 3 packages sitting right here, well, maybe whatever's in this one will work. Now I will do the same thing on this one for you. I just need to flip it over and see sort of what was in here. Oh, okay, I know what was in this. So at this point, you will get to see a montage of the pictures that I saw. Okay, and with that, 14 karat gold post, huh? I don't think that's the case here. I believe, and you know the price, but I want to say the reason I grabbed this one was because it was cheap. And it had a bunch of stuff in it. And I like, when I'm buying these auctions, I really like it when there's a bunch of stuff. Can't quite make out what it is necessarily, but could be good. But it's cheap, because then I don't really feel bad if I just bought a bunch of cool pins for not much money. And in this case, I think this one is probably the one that attracted me. If you saw the pictures, you may have looked at that and thought, oh, that's looking pretty good. So it's kind of got a hand-carved look, and it's shiny. I think this is Rebecca's. And I don't know. Looking at the back, I'm not sure. This one may just be plate. But by the end of the video, you will know, because it will have been tested. Thinking maybe this video is all going to be plate. Oh, that doesn't look quite right. That one definitely doesn't look right. But part of the fun thing about getting a bunch of them is to see what they are. Department of Indiana. VFW. What do we got here? I feel like I've got quite a few of these, and they're all fill. I don't think I've ever found one of these that, yeah, and this one is not. I've not found one of these yet that was actually gold. $1 Million Club, 1978. You get the $1 Million Club and they just give you a trash pin? What a ripoff. Ah, American Legion. Some of the more important pins are sometimes gold, but those I just put in a little box to drop off at my local American Legion. All right, so what do we got here? These stones. Those stones are glued in. In fact, you can even see some of the glue here. So this one's just going to be plate, probably. Yeah, that guy is just plate. Another American Legion. Yep, plate. Moose. So that's for the Moose Lodge. Sometimes these are sterling. That one is definitely not. That one's just plate. They're nice though. Who doesn't love a moose? Catholic Order Foresters. That looks like it might have a little age to it. I don't think it's going to be gold though. When you're screwing these off, definitely be careful because they can be a little funny sometimes. Yeah, you see all that green verdigris there? That's just brass, but it's a cool pin. I don't think this actually fits it. All right, what do we got here? Well, I don't know what to make of this. Gonna have to Google image that, try to figure out what that symbol is. Maybe someone in the comments can tell me. I'm pretty busy with cleaning up after vacation and dealing with kiddo stuff and backlog of stuff at home. But I was able to sneak away for a couple minutes here and make this video for you and satisfy my own curiosity about what was in these packages. Yeah. Nope. Oh, and the reason I say nope is because those stones are glued in. If you watch my video, my channel for a while, you'll see there's a lot of these Shriner pins, and a lot of them are good. You know what I should do, though? I should make a Shriner pin video so you can see what good versus not good means. This one's looking a little bit better. Nope. It's interesting. It's like I could have had something else as part of it at one point. But yeah, that back is very clearly just plate. All right, two more little, oh, one more. You can see that stone is held in very cheaply, very clearly plate. Yep. Okay, so I guess the question is, do I have time? I think I have time. I'm going to crack open the third one. We may have to split this into a two-parter. We get a couple things to test there. I don't think they're going to be anything, but they're definitely worth testing. We'll see. This third one seems to have a lot more in it. So I think what we might end up doing is having a should we do a two-part video? No. No. You're going to see this one in another video, but you're going to get to see some testing right now. So I did 3 dots here. I'm working on getting a lot better with acid testing, especially with things that I don't think might be real. I did one for this one, but it didn't feel right. It felt, you see this mark here? This was titanium, and this felt like that. And in fact, I don't want to hurt my stone more, so I discontinued testing this one. That one is not going to be gold. It doesn't feel right. There's a particular feel when you're rubbing it across the stone, and it just felt too hard. Not right at all. That one is, we're going to dismiss that one. We're going to say, if you're buying these and hoping for gold, that's not going to be it. This one, though, because I thought this might be gold fill or gold plate, I actually did 3 dots, and I did them very deep. So this is the first, second, and third, so that I could get down. If this were gold fill material, I should have scratched it down to the point where I'm getting it to another metal. So what we'll do is we'll test this one with 10K acid. And if it holds, I think we probably have a 10 karat pin. So let's see, it's been a while since I did this. Just trying to do my little itty bitty dots. Ooh, there we go. So there's ours are 10 karat. And then what I'll do is I'll just, we'll have a look at it and see how it's, away it goes, and it's gone. Now, let's just check something out. So this is not gold, this is plate or fill. But let's see what that first one looked like. Yeah, so it's clearly just plate. Even that first one was no good. So if you're doing this at home, you might not take as much material as I took there. I did this for the video so that we would be able to do it all at one time. But yeah, some of these, you know, they look old. They look like they're gold, and you know what? They're just not. Still a cool pin. And you know, we didn't like really damage it. So I'd imagine someone who likes these Rebecca's pins, or is part of the Rebecca's, probably still enjoy it. With that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to finish out this video. We'll get this cleaned up, and we'll call it good. If you liked my content, please hit that like button, subscribe, share the video if you can. It really helps me out. And most importantly, I hope that you can use the information you got from me not finding gold and not finding silver to go out and find yourself some treasure.
Thank you for watching.